How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. It's good to be back. I'm in my normal spot. I'm excited to talk with you guys about Refinable today, and I know a lot of people are still hurt, but before you are upset and click the dislike button or anything like that, we are up about 100% since yesterday at about 2 a.m. So there's a lot of nice price action right now. We have had some nice news pieces from the actual Twitter page, so we've gotten some confirmation of partnerships. I know that was something that a lot of people were worried about. We've gotten explanations for what actually happened, so I understand if you didn't like what happened and how bots were able to get in, cause the price to skyrocket, but we are making nice moves now. So before you guys hit the dislike button, I know with these Refinable videos, like, I want to cover them still because I am still invested in them. I understand what happened. I understood the risks. So I want to continue talking about them every once in a while. Now, maybe not as much as I have this week, but I do want to cover it every once in a while. So I appreciate you guys staying around, hitting the like button. If you guys want, there is another way that you guys can get some free money, because I know some people lost money on this. So there is a link down there to Webull in case you want 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850 between the two of them. You can check out that link down below. I actually just got a share of Facebook, which had really good earnings. So that went up to $330 the other day. So if you guys want that, there is a link down there. Also a link down there to BlockFi in case you want an interest rate on your cryptocurrency. That's where I hold my Ethereum and Bitcoin. So it's still down from its highs. I mean, I don't think this chart is exactly right because we did see it go up into the 9s, I believe, but we saw it drop off then to the 4s, and then it consolidated around this 280 mark over here, and then it fell down to the 2 range. Now we saw it drop even below $2 all the way down to about 180 or so, 170. And now it's starting to move upward. You can see here it's actually up to $4.10. Now this is from a couple different tweets that I'll show, I believe, and then there's just a huge increase in volume here, right? We're around 27.5 million as opposed to 17 million. A lot of buying pressure. Now from their page, we can see, first of all, a lot of us were annoyed because they just kept on talking about how blessed they are and how happy they were to be supported by us, and a lot of people felt like they were being stolen from. So kind of annoying there. It took them a while to respond. Now they did talk about their token generation event. So they did 2 different posts going over this. I actually did a video on it, and they explained that bots got in earlier. They tried to change it so the bots couldn't get in early and just front run everyone and run up the price, but they still got in. It caused the price to go up drastically. Since then, they said that fine trading has enabled on gate.io, another listing, so that's good. And then the really important thing is, we didn't know, or a lot of people didn't know, if Binance and Mr. Beast actually were backing this for a couple different reasons. First of all, I haven't seen Mr. Beast tweet anything. Second of all, a lot of people thought it was fishy, and I thought it was weird too, that Binance would announce their own NFT marketplace on the same day that the Fine token came out, had kind of a sketchy beginning, and we hadn't really seen them talk much about Refinable or the Fine token before that. Now, just as of yesterday, or actually this is, yesterday, they said, do you want to win freshly minted NFTs, Fine, and BNB tokens? Interesting, because they're actually talking about Fine. Announcement coming soon. Make sure to follow Refinable app and Binance chain. So a lot of people said, yeah, of course we want to make free money. And then they are going and doing a bunch of different contests. And they actually tweeted about this morning, just a little while ago. The big NFT or Big Bang NFT competition with Refinable is here. Calling all artists and creators, submit your artwork and compete in the community vote. Read our blog to learn how to participate and win unique NFTs, Fine, and BNB. So really interesting, right? They are endorsing it. Submissions open today. Community vote the 10th of May. So they're kind of giving it a stamp of approval. Like, yes, we actually did invest in it. I mean, on their investor presentation, on their investor deck, they talk about how Mr. Beast and Binance were early investors. And I definitely don't think that they would be giving this their stamp of approval, saying or starting up this contest, this competition, if they were lying about that. They definitely have invested in them. And like I said in my other video, I think it's just maybe that Binance wants their own NFT platform too. Maybe they're looking at it from a different angle. Maybe their end goal is a little bit different. Maybe there's something that we don't see. Or maybe it's just that the NFT space has grown so profitable and has grown so much over the last couple quarters. My guess was that they were an early investor in Refinable, like maybe invested in it a few years ago or a year ago or something like that. And then NFTs have blown up and they said, okay, well, there's going to be a lot of room in the space. We'll also get into it. And we'd rather have, 2 horses in the show than just one that we invested partly in. So I think that is what's going on. Now, I like the fact that first of all, they did respond to a lot of the issues. I know that doesn't help a lot of people that lost money, but I still felt pretty strongly that it wasn't a scam. Now, I still felt sketched out that, first of all, they just weren't talking, right? They went dark for a couple hours, but, they were doing something that took a lot of time and effort. They're probably either celebrating or trying to fix problems or trying to understand what was going on. And obviously, they changed how they were going to put up their coins or their tokens so that bots couldn't get in. So they were dealing with that too. So I think there's just a lot going on. They were still trying to get over what was happening and trying to figure it out. So it took them a while. It would have been nice for a tweet saying, hey, we understand that there's a lot going on right now. We're trying to fix it. We'll explain everything to you later. That would have been nice, but we didn't get that. But then we did have 2 different posts trying to go through everything that happened, trying to tell people what was happening. It would have been also nice if we could have gotten something from Binance or Mr. Beast when all this was happening or even beforehand, but we didn't. But now things are looking up. I think the reason that it's going up in price right now is, first of all, just some people seeing that there's consolidation. Some other people are seeing that Binance is talking about them. So instead of thinking that this is a scam coin, now they're thinking, okay, it just got pushed up drastically right away. Instead of it being a scam, they're just saying, okay, it was just poorly executed. Okay, we're going to start investing again. And you can see there is some upwards momentum here. Now, where could it go from here? It's impossible to know. However, I will say, I think that this is still a coin that has some upside potential. I mean, I talked about being 100x, and it has 100x'd right away from that 3 cent mark. But once they actually bring their marketplace up, and you can actually use it, and there's art on there, after Binance talks about them more, it will just bring more attention to them. I think that there still are a lot of catalysts coming up, because right now, it doesn't have a lot of utility, but down the road, once they have the marketplace up, once you can save money by owning the fine token, I think it's going to be big. Now, I could always be wrong. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a stock analyst. So do your own research. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next video. If you guys like these videos on crypto, definitely hit subscribe to the channel. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for hitting the like button and checking out those links down below to BlockFi and Webull. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.